purpose of this video is to get into a couple examples of how to teach students comprehension. However, what we used were graphic organizers, and those are just a couple of strategies that are listed in the 7 strategies to teach students text comprehension. This is based on the work of Adler, and it summarizes in Reading Rockets. If you haven't checked out this site, it's highly recommended. It presents things in a very organized manner with a lot of in-depth information presented where people can kind of find it easily and have practical and efficient resources at their fingertips. So the 7 strategies are monitoring comprehension, metacognition, graphic and semantic organizers, which is where we are focusing today, answering questions, generating questions, recognizing story structure, and summarizing. As you'll see, we pulled just a couple of examples of graphic organizers. There are tons out there, but we'll just give you an example of how you could use these.
Hi, today I'm going to be running over the process of filling out a story map. And I started with the title of the book, and I went out to the main characters and the supporting characters, and then the setting, and then the problem. And I'm sorry for my sister running around the whole thing. Okay, so I started out with my main characters, which were Mark, Lena, Alex, and Trina. And then my setting was Asheville Towns, and then there were a lot of other towns with no names, and some villages. And then I did the supporting characters, which were Toad and Misty. And then I did the problem. And the problem was a group of people are trying to wipe out the population with the sickness. And then the solution is Mark, Lena, Alex, and Trina are trying to fight the virus and these people. And once again, my dad made me do something very boring, but in the end, it really helped me understand my story and my characters and the solution to the problem, and partly the problem. So thanks, bye. Now it's my sister's turn.
Hi, my name is Carrie. Today I'm going to be explaining what a story map is. So basically it is like, this is a pig named Piggy. This is an elephant named Gerald.
Can I stop you for a second? What is the title of the book?
Oh, Waiting is Not Easy. So, Gerald learned waiting wasn't easy, but Piggy thinks it's really easy.
And what part, where did this take place? What was that called?
A setting.
And where did this story take place? What setting did it take place?
A town.
Okay. And who are the characters again? I think you said them.
Piggy and Gerald. So Piggy's a pig, and then Gerald's the elephant.
Okay. And what was their problem?
So Gerald can't wait for the sun to set, but Piggy can wait. And Gerald's like waiting, but he doesn't like realize that he's trying to wait, so he keeps on waiting. And then he's like, I can't wait. But then he's like, I can wait.
Okay.
And whispering,
can I see this?
I can wait some more.
What's another element here? Oh, how the characters tried to solve the problem. You kind of answered that. And you have a great picture here, but how did they try to solve the problem?
By like, Gerald was getting so upset, so then Gerald said, I can't wait, Piggy. And so Piggy said, I'm sorry, Gerald, but we must wait.
Okay. And the solution to the problem was that they learned how to wait, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and out of 4 stars, how many would you give this? Give story maps?
3.
3? All right. And that is how to use story maps.